ask yourself, what do those colors represent? The colors of the Palestinian flag. And learn the lessons of history. They say those colors represent terror. But they said that about Kenyans and about Indians. They said it about South Africans and about the heroic people of Vietnam. When the poorest and most oppressed and most exploited people in the world say, we want to be free, they say you're terrorists. We say it's projection. We say colonial power, which brutalizes and savages all over the world, calls other people savages. The only savages are the people in the offices and the headquarters of corporations and states in London and Washington who plan massacres all over the world. We say the Palestinian flag represents human freedom. Think about how we remember the past of the 20th century. Who is remembered now as heroes? Is it the torturers and brutalizers who brutalized and tortured in Algeria, who brutalized and tortured all over Africa and South America and the Caribbean and Asia? Is it those people who condemned terrorists? Terrorists, that's what the apartheid state said in South Africa. Terrorists, that's what the French colonial state said in Algeria. Is it the torturers who are remembered as heroes? Or is it the people who refused to surrender? And those all over the world who stood with them and said, we will face whatever attacks come our way, because we know that no attacks will be as severe and as brutal as the colonial attacks on you. And so we have no right to surrender as long as the oppressed, colonized Palestinian people continue to believe in universal human freedom. Most of our political leadership in this country does not stand with the Palestinian flag, does not stand with the hope of human freedom, and it's no surprise we live in the core of empire. So just remember what side they stand on. When people are imprisoned in an open-air prison, chased from the rest of Palestine, 80% of the population of Gaza aren't from Gaza, chased from the rest of Palestine and imprisoned, and then besieged, and then bombed, and then their food and water and fuel are cut off. When the United Nations and the World Health Organization say more people may now die of disease than in bombing, trapped and bombed, trapped and brutalized, our political leaders say Israel has that right. When Israel uses artificial intelligence, reporting in the last few days, to precisely target every single strike they make, so they know in advance how many civilians will die, and the Israeli state says, we're maximizing damage, not accuracy. Our political leadership in Britain sides with them. When Isaac Herzog, Israel's president, says a whole nation is his enemy. When a former major general of the IDF, Giora Eiland, writes that we should encourage epidemics in Gaza, because that'll make it easier for us to win. And then when we witness the deliberate destruction of Gaza's health infrastructure, the bombing of hospitals, the targeting of over 60 ambulances, the murder of doctors, the killing to date of more UN workers than Hamas commanders in Gaza, that level of brutalization and attack on human beings, our political leadership stand with it. Well, we stand against it. We're on the other side, Rishi Sunak. We're on the other side, Keir Starmer, and we're proud of it. We stand with millions, billions of people all over the world who know that this whole Western imperial order that sanctions great violence in the interest of profits for a few has to be brought down. That's where we stand.